hear a lot about childhood obesity. It's a serious problem, but it's not the only issue our children face when it comes to food. Jennifer Gilbert takes a look at the wide range of problems children can have when it comes to eating right.
In many ways, 7-year-old Alex Chachulin is like any other kid. But he struggles with something that most of us take for granted.
A little bit more, just a little bit. You'll be fine.
From the time Alex was a toddler, he struggled with eating. One day, when Alex was 2, he choked on a kernel of corn. From that point on, Alex began a downward slide, where eventually he almost stopped eating completely.
He was eating basically 6 macaroni and cheese noodles and a glass of juice. That was for the day.
At age 5, Alex weighed only 28 pounds.
I just remember seeing him sort of going, my goodness, I can count every single bone in his back. And that was when we were pushed toward Mount Washington.
Okay, you got your fork.
At Mount Washington Pediatric Hospital, Alex entered a 6-week feeding program. It includes day-long inpatient treatment to help kids develop a mealtime plan, to encourage them to try new foods, and to overcome the fear.
Decreasing his anxiety around eating, motivating him to do something that he didn't really want to do. You need a napkin?
You need a napkin?
Can I get you one?
At Mount Washington Pediatric, a team of doctors was able to address a multitude of Alex's issues, underlying gastrointestinal problems, plus hearing, speech, and vision problems, which may have been made worse by his lack of nutrition.
We find that children on both ends of the spectrum have problems with eating, those who aren't hungry enough and those who are just way too hungry for their own good.
Eating issues in the other extreme brought 16-year-old Carrie Woodland to Mount Washington Pediatric.
I've been heavy for forever, my whole 16 years of life.
Carrie is one of the roughly 30% of American kids who are overweight or obese. In part, Carrie's mother admits, from eating too much fast food.
I'm concerned about it because her dad passed away when she was only 2, and we didn't know at the time that there was a history of heart problems.
Carrie ended up in Mount Washington Pediatric's Way Smart program, which promotes a balance of healthy eating and exercise, an overall change in lifestyle.
We're working on it, we're getting there little by little. It didn't happen overnight, so we know that the change is not going to happen overnight.
And change didn't happen overnight for Alex either. But with each success, Alex gets rewards. Tokens he can exchange for special presents, like a guinea pig named Gizmo. These days, Alex is cleaning his plate. He is still underweight at only 38 pounds, but he's come a long way.
He now has that energy, obviously, especially after eating. He just acts like a normal child that he is.
Jennifer Gilbert, Fox 45 Morning News.
You may be wondering how to tell the difference between just a finicky eater and a child who has a real problem. Well, here are some of the warning signs. Mealtimes become increasingly stressful. Your child suddenly stops eating. He gags or vomits during meals or stops gaining weight appropriate with his age. For more information, just log on to our website, foxbaltimore.com, and click on News Links.